What's up everyone and welcome to a new video. My name is Omar with Real Gamer Review, and for the past few days I've been playing the PS5 exclusive Destruction AllStars. And today I'll be explaining a bit about the game and all the available characters and their breakers, which basically means powers, and also their different vehicles and their features. I'll be telling you as well which characters felt better and my first impressions, and a quick explanation as well, as it might help you if you are new to the game. By the way, the game is free for the PlayStation Plus members, but only on PS5, so make sure to grab it before it's removed. Also, before diving deeper, if you haven't subscribed yet and you check below, I'm right on that 1000 subscribers marker. It could be you actually that tips me over. Hit that subscribe button, it would be hugely appreciated, and hopefully we can hit that 1000 subscribers. First, I'll start with the different characters available in the game, and then I'll give my first impressions and a quick explanation for the game as well. Please excuse me if I pronounced some of the characters' names incorrectly, as some of them have a bit weird names. So without further ado, let's dive into it. The first character we have is Ultimo Barracuda. And when you activate Ultimo Barracuda's breaker, it makes him immune to knockouts from other players or vehicles. So basically no one will be able to run you over while you are on foot till you jump into your next vehicle. A quick note, your breaker is available only for a limited time once you activate it, and it is only available after the bar for it is filled, which shows in the bottom left of the screen. Also, for your character's vehicle, you can only summon it after the vehicle bar is filled, and the bar is placed beside the breakers in the bottom left of your screen as well. But your character's vehicle is not available for a limited time after you get it. It is available as long as it's not wrecked. So if you are a good driver, it will last you a decent amount of time. And also, to make things clear, each character has a special vehicle and it's different from the vehicles available in the arena itself. Since we got that out of the way, let's get back to Ultimo Barracuda. So for his vehicle, which is called the Undisputed, after you activate the vehicle's breaker, it will be fortified from the front with a big shield, which blocks any and all incoming damage from other players and can pack a nasty punch. One more thing, all kinds of breakers bar fills up by hitting and wrecking other players' vehicles or simply running them over if they are on foot. Second character we have is Genesis, and her breaker allows her to reach maximum running speed in the arena. Very handy in a lot of situations if you ask me, like racing towards collectibles or quickly evade getting run over by opponents. As for her vehicle, Callisto, the breaker makes the vehicles achieve super speed and will do heavy damage against anything in its path. But honestly, I didn't feel that the damage inflicted by this vehicle is as strong as some other characters, but still a good character to consider. Third character on our list is Shift. Aesthetically, this is one of my favorite characters of the game, both for his style and also for the looks of his vehicle. So for Shift's breaker, he can activate a cloaking mechanism, rendering him and his vehicle as almost invisible, but not at the same time of course, as both breakers are separate. Pretty cool looking character, and although his vehicle's name is super cool as it's called Cypher, but unfortunately as cool as it looks while cloaked, when it comes to the power, it's not as good as some other vehicles. Number 4 on the list is Lupita. Similar to Shift, both of her breakers are the same, as she can unleash a trail of fire behind her as she runs or drives, and any other players that passes over it will be ignited. And the vehicle is called Wildfire, a cool name based on its powers. Next we have my favorite character of the game, which is Blue Fang. I'm not sure if I think he is super cool because he is one of the strongest characters of the game, or because he is similar to the main protagonist of a famous anime that I used to watch during my childhood. The anime is called Tiger Mask. If anyone knows it or likes it, I would love to hear about it in the comments. Anyways, back to Blue Fang. So for Blue Fang's on-foot breaker, when it's active, anyone who touches him will be knocked down, and he gets super fast as well, whether he's barging or not. As for his vehicle, the Shredder, it literally has a shredder in front. When activated with the vehicle breaker, it will shred anything in its way instantly. Super cool and super powerful. So definitely keep an eye out for this character. Next on our list we have Buckstop, a cool and funny looking character with his breakers containing parcels. Yes, you heard me correctly, parcels. So when his on-foot breaker is activated, he keeps deploying parcels all around. That will give teammates an extra hand if you are playing one of the modes that contains teams. At the same time, it will knock down any opponents who stumble into them. As for Buckstop's vehicle under the name of Boxmobile, it reminds me of another mobile as well. Anyways, for the Boxmobile breaker, when it's active and you slam into an opponent, it will attach a Buckstop drone to them. Drones barrage their targets with damaging fireworks. A pretty cool looking character, but not the best one out there. Next we have Hannah. Hannah's breaker increases her strength to the point that her barges will knock out opponents in one hit. Her vehicle Saber, when you activate its breaker, it will activate an unbreakable blade that can slice anything that gets in its way. Slamming an opponent will cut their vehicle into two. The only issue is that Saber has one blade, so you have to be kind of accurate with your hits. Unlike the Shredder with multiple shredders in the front, any hit will be devastating to the opponents. Next we have the devilish fuego, and actually his name in Spanish literally means fire. His breaker boosts his barges so they have devastating pools of fire in his wake. As for his vehicle, Cerberus, its breaker activates multiple flamethrowers on the vehicle. Anyone who gets slammed is gonna get burned and will catch fire. A cool character as well to look out for. Next on our list comes Ratu with her big crown, I think. Ratu's breaker delivers a powerful concussion blast, barging and knocking down anything or anyone in her way. As for her vehicle, Barong, it produces a devastating radial blast that affects all opponents in the blast area. Next we have Angelo Avello. Angelo's breaker lets camera flash bulbs loose that hamper the opponent's ability to see or hear in the arena for a while. So basically flashbangs. And his vehicle, which is called Number 1, but till now I honestly never saw his character coming in first place. But anyways, his vehicle's breaker chooses one opponent from the arena and then it gets faster and inflicts more damage to that particular vehicle. So he is kind of okay, I guess. Jayan is next on our list, and his breaker allows the character to deploy proximity mines, which damages opponents' vehicles if they get too close, and will knock on foot opponents to the ground. This character's vehicle is called Morningstar.
The man is clearly a thief. Let's go give him a good throttling.
Nope, not this one. And this is one of the cool ones, as it puts up an array of spikes all over its body as a breaker, which can cause a lot of damage for any near vehicle. Next character is Twinkle Riot, and she is one of the cute characters, as you can see, especially how she runs. Her breaker allows her to barge over and over in a short amount of time, and her vehicle is super cute as well under the name of Mr. Sparkles. Mr. Sparkles' breaker puts up bumpers that apply a force pulse on hit. The bigger the hit, the angrier Mr. Sparkles gets, and the bigger his pulse. Harmony comes next on our list, and as the name suggests, when her breaker is active, Harmony's barges blast out supersonic waves that can hit opponents from a distance. As for her vehicle's Crescendo, it can unleash a bank of supersonic speakers that blast out maximum shockwave to damage everyone in range. Number 14 on our list is Xander, and Xander's breaker allows him to see rivals, teammates, and objectives through walls while simultaneously dropping a trail of deadly hazards. As for his vehicle, Zero, it can pick a prime target from the opposition, marking them for attack. Xander does more damage to that target and gains rewards when the target is taken down. So he is a bit similar to Angelo when it comes to the vehicle's breaker. Number 15 is Sgt Rescue, and his breaker released thick plumes of smoke from his suit, obscuring his opponent's vision in the arena if it touches them. As for his vehicle under the name of Smoke Commander, it has the same effect when the breaker is activated, but only when you slam into other opponents' vehicles. Last character on our list is Muna. When her breaker is activated, it generates a particle field that attracts nearby pickups and activates traps in its radius. Yes, till now I'm not sure what her breaker does, so don't ask me. As for her vehicle, Megatron.
I know you, human.
Oops, again not this one, sorry, wrong name. Her vehicle, Gravitron. Its magnetic field attracts scrap metal in the arena, creating an impenetrable and strong shield. So that's it for the different characters and their breakers and vehicles. As for the game itself and its different modes, I'll be doing a separate video for that part with some gameplay, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell to be the first one to see it. As for my first impressions of the game, I would say it is a pretty good and fun game, but feels slightly empty as the different modes to play and the number of arenas are a bit low, with around 4 or 5 different arenas to choose from and around 4 main modes to play. But I'm sure that for this kind of game it will constantly get upgrades and expand as time goes by. I would definitely recommend giving it a try if you own a PS5. Alright, time to wrap this up. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video or you learned something, then leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.